as salam alaikum. Good afternoon. Mingalaba, young man. PHOE TOKE forced his eyes open. His eyelids felt heavy, his nose was itchy, and pain radiated across his entire face. He struggled to see. His left eye was matted shut with dried blood, but his right eye slowly flickered open. Sitting before him in a grand teak chair was a man of imposing presence. He wore a gold-trimmed felt hat and held a walking stick, the kind typically carried by British ICS officers.
Let me introduce myself, boy. I am the King of Rangoon. I am MASTEE KHAN. Mahmud Bai still hasn't been able to stand up, which is why you're lucky enough to behold me with that one eye of yours. Thank Mahmud Bai first, then thank Allah. Because you aren't going to die at the hands of a cheap thug like Mahmud Bai. Instead, you will face judgment from King MASTEE KHAN himself, young PHOE TOKE. As PHOE TOKE tried to speak, only muffled grunts escaped his throat. Suddenly, he felt a crushing tightness around his neck. He couldn't breathe. Pain surged through his throat. Looking down, he realized a noose was looped around his neck. Don't struggle, boy. This is the gallows I've prepared for you. Initially, I was going to let Mahmud pull the lever, but since he's still down because of you. Tell me, little gangster, are you terrified now? The realization of impending death sent a shockwave through PHOE TOKE's mind. However, as a Bai Po teen once noted, the more agitated PHOE TOKE felt, the more composed he appeared on the outside. He simply stared at MASTEE KHAN with his one functioning eye, his gaze cold and steady. Oh, you're a shaitan without fear, aren't you? Fine, fine. Well, as soon as another person you should be grateful to arrives, I'll take that noose off you. We still have much to discuss, you and I. Ah, I hear a car outside. My brothers must be here. Okay, young PHOE TOKE, okay. MASTEE KHAN put on his gold hat, rose from his chair, and stepped outside. A moment later, his bodyguard, Bilar B1, entered and removed the rope from PHOE TOKE's neck, though he left his hands bound.
He gripped PHOE TOKE by the shoulder and led him out of the warehouse. The breeze blowing off the river greeted PHOE TOKE. Through his limited vision, he could see the vast Rangoon River. Where am I? By the riverbank, MASTEE KHAN, his gold hat glinting, sat stylishly at a table. Beside him sat a tall, dark-skinned, middle-aged man wearing gold-rimmed glasses. PHOE TOKE was signaled to sit in an empty chair. Now, Mr. PHOE TOKE, before we begin our discussion, what would you like to enjoy? Can I get a whiskey? We are devout Mohammedans, sir. We do not drink alcohol. If you wish to smoke, the shisha pipe will be here soon, but you'll only get to smoke what's left after we're done. PHOE TOKE's battered face remained expressionless, like that of a corpse. Having just escaped the shadow of death, he couldn't quite process MASTEE KHAN's words. Well, you've just stepped off the gallows, so you must be shaken. To calm your nerves, I can at least offer you a cigarette, young PHOE TOKE. MASTEE KHAN pulled out a Camel brand cigarette and placed it between PHOE TOKE's lips before tucking the pack back into his pocket. The man sitting beside him struck a match from an expensive box and lit the cigarette for him. Ha ha, Abai PHOE TOKE, you are a lucky fellow. You are smoking a cigarette offered by the King of Rangoon, MASTEE KHAN. And that cigarette was lit for you by the greatest general of Rangoon, Mr. Manmasar himself. Ha ha! Marvelous. PHOE TOKE held the cigarette in the corner of his mouth and spoke.
Very well. Now, if you don't want to hold the cigarette for me while I smoke it, untie my hands. At his response, the smile faded from MASTEE Khan's face. True, Bilar B. Untie him.
Once his hands were free, PHOE TOKE took the cigarette from his lips and held it between his fingers. I assume you know who these people are now, young PHOE TOKE. I know. So why didn't you kill me? If it were up to me, you'd be dead, PHOE TOKE. But my brother here, Mr. Manmasar, proposed an idea, a deal between us. What kind of deal? We won't kill you. We'll let you go. You must go back to Lanmada and continue doing what you've been doing. Fine. So what do I give you in return? Give us nothing. All you give is a promise. We know you're gaining a foothold in Lanmada. Soon you'll cross paths with Pona Ba Tun. So you must do two things. One, you must remain a permanent enemy of Pona Ba Tun. Two, if Pona tries to negotiate with you to attack us Easterners, you must refuse any deal with him. Do we have an agreement? PHOE TOKE took a long, deep drag until the cigarette reached the filter and flicked it to the ground. Fine, I agree. But there's one thing I want to know. Who tipped you off about me hitting Mahmoud? Look, PHOE TOKE, you're just a kid who arrived in Rangoon yesterday. In our world, there are rules. Every deal involves a promise. I made a deal with the informant to get that news, so I'm sorry I cannot tell you. Even if you don't name them directly, I want to know if it was one of my disciples, one of my inner circle. I fear betrayal more than death. Okay. As compensation for my police punching your eye shut and bruising your face, I'll tell you this much. Your disciples, your inner circle, they did not betray you. Good. That's enough for me to figure it out. These words we speak are sworn before Allah. You too must swear by the God you worship.
Fine. As a Buddhist, I swear by all the Buddhas. I agree. Excellent. Then our discussion is a success. Bilar B, take this Abai back to his doorstep in Lanmada in my motorcar. Bilar B helped PHOE TOKE up and led him toward the car. Just as he was about to get in, MASTEE KHAN shouted, "Oh, young PHOE TOKE, I forgot. Our agreement doesn't include Mahmoud B. If he recovers and comes to kill you, that's none of our business. Ha ha ha!" PHOE TOKE slammed the car door shut. The luxury open-top car belonging to MASTEE KHAN drove away smoothly.